Hey guys, Ryan here. If you want movement like you're seeing in the background of this clip, and you want to hear death comms like you're going to hear in a couple seconds, then I hope this is the video for you. It's not necessarily just for average players, but it's for anyone who wants to take their movement to the next level. If you want to hear death comms like that, where people are saying, "What is this guy?" then I hope this is the video that can allow that to happen. You guys don't have to like, you don't have to subscribe. I just really appreciate you guys for watching. I'm going to be breaking this video up into 3 main sections and 3 main tips. So I hope you guys stick around to the end to see all the different tips, but let's get into it. So the first main tip that I'm going to cover in this is going to be learning to combo your movement. And that's what I'm going to show here. I'm going to probably go over this clip a couple times so you get the full picture. But first thing to focus on is the slide cancel into a jump shot I used to beat that last guy. And that's what you should focus on the second go round while watching this. It's nothing too crazy, but the reason why it's such a big deal is because when I first run up, I saw the guy there, and then when I killed the first guy, and I heard him to my right down below, so I knew where he was. I used just a regular jump shot to kill the first kid, then boom, there's the slide cancel into the jump shot. See, the reason why I did that is because I knew I saw him there earlier. So after I killed the second kid, I immediately went into a movement to break the guy's aim assist and break his aim. This is what I mean though by comboing movement. A slide cancel into a jump shot is one of the best movement techniques in the entire game and should be learned by almost anyone. One of the other key things is I like to jump shot in the direction that I just slid cancel from, because that is a key part of comboing your movements together, and it is so hard to hit someone who does movement like that. Now, the other parts of this I want you to focus on is just the overall jump shots. Even there, I used a little jump shot to begin it. Then I tried a bunny hop, anticipating the second guy to be there. But when I heard the guy to my right, I then used a jump shot to kill him. And then, of course, I comboed the movement to kill this last guy. There's actually one more person I kill in this clip, and as you're going to notice, I use an interesting jump shot. I'm going to jump off the top, but once I get closer to him, I'm going to jump to the left, then do a second hop immediately to my right. I'm just going to do one replay of it. You see I do the one jump, then boom, I jump back to the right, and it beats him. He was already weak, of course, because I got him down and he self-revived, but still, it's an important part of movement to understand that type of directional thinking. So I'm going to be transitioning into part 2 using this clip, but I'm also going to cap off part 1 using this clip. And that's going to be a snake into a jump shot. See, I get shot, I snake, and then I jump shot and destroy the guy. So the snake movement, guys, if you don't know what it is, I have a guide on my channel. I would check it out. Now, I'm going to be transitioning into the second part now, and that's going to be using cover to maximize your movement and the ability for you to win gunfights. See, now in this gunfight, the only reason I'm able to kill the second kid is because I chose originally to go behind cover, and then I used it to just utterly destroy him. So I immediately identify cover when I come down here. I shoot the first kid, and watch, I'm already kind of moving to the right, and I see I'm getting shot. I lay down, and then I just turn on the kid, primarily because of the movement and me identifying the cover necessary to win the gunfight. I know it's such a small thing, and it seems like, yeah, it's kind of obvious, get in cover. But right here, one of the key things, and the only reason I could ever win this, being down this much in a fight where he had to jump on me, is if I was able to identify cover. I'm going to show you a similar situation in this next clip. So one of the key things you want to focus on in this clip is when I first call on the UAV, I know this guy's in the warehouse the whole time, and I'm keeping it in mind whenever I make my movements or whenever I do something. I quickly try to get on this side to take the fight, and look at that. I just beat that guy using a simple jump shot, guys. That's going to be something I'm going to talk about in part 3. But right now, look at this movement, this slide cancel into the jump shot. Oh my Atlanta, just perfect. So this one has layers to it. One of the first things is notice how I slide cancel to peek the person I knew was there. Then I crouch behind cover. Then I'm going to slide cancel out and hit a jump shot to destroy this kid at long range. Now, as I said, there's layers to this. You have to understand, most of this was planned from the get-go. One of the key things is to use movement to your advantage to peek things like I did and win gunfights. I noticed this guy and was able to stay safe from his sniping because I used a slide cancel to peek it. Then I quickly crouched under, and then I did a nice slide cancel into a jump shot. See, the little crouch is huge because that's not going to allow him to get a headshot on me as I'm standing in the open, and that's going to allow me to abuse the camera, especially when I combo into a slide cancel into a jump shot going the other way. So now, guys, I'm going to kind of transition into part 3, and this might be kind of the hardest advice for people to take in, but it's going to be you have to master the individual parts of your movement to be able to put the full picture together and to be able to use this movement when the pressure is on and it really, really matters. If you want to be able to hit these jump shots when you're all alone, when you need to clutch up to save the boys and save the game, then you're going to have to be able to master it and master the individual parts over time. It's about understanding how to use basic movement, and then that's going to allow you to combine it into advanced movement. Simple things like jump shotting, drop shotting, snaking, and bunny hopping, they can somewhat be considered advanced techniques, specifically snaking and bunny hopping, but really in a way, they're kind of just basic movement techniques that can be combined together into more advanced movement. When you watch a lot of Joe and other good players, one of the key things that they have is they just maximize their movement in whatever way it is. It's not just about doing the most complex thing, it's about doing the best thing. The clip playing in the background is the best example. The guy I just killed on the roof, I just killed him with simple strafing, but that's all that was needed in this situation. In a second here, though, in 10-20 seconds, I'm going to hit extremely difficult movement that I call the quote-unquote Ryan hop. I'm going to do it right here. It's when you fall from a high ledge and you hit what's also like a B hop. See, I just did it there. It sent me really far to the right, and then the second I landed, I hit another jump going back to the left. The first kid, I didn't even use a jump shot. I didn't drop shot. I just hit him with some good strafing, which is another part of your movement. That's what I'm saying. You have to understand movement as a total package before you can turn it into advanced movement. But to understand how to take basic movement and take it into advanced movement, you have to understand how to even do that. And that's why I made this video. Of course, you guys probably understand the basic movement already. You understand jump shotting and drop shotting, and I've made a ton of videos in the past on how to practice those things and how to be better at them. But I do mean it. Learn how to jump shot based off reactions and as an instinct, and learn how to drop shot in a similar way. Learn how to hit 1 or 2 B hops and learn how to snake a little bit. Learn how to do those basic things, and then you're going to notice yourself comboing that movement, using cover to your advantage, and just winning so many more gunfights, seeing that KD go up, winning more games, getting more clutches, and just feeling like a better player overall. As I said, I'm going to just do one quick little replay of this Ryan hop because I am pretty proud of it. I do not see really anyone doing this, and it's something that I feel like a lot more people could do, and it's a really quote-unquote advanced movement. But look at this. I'm going to fall from this ledge, and I'm going to jump the second I hit the ground, and look how far it sends me to the right. Do you see all of that horizontal momentum? Watch this in slow motion. And then boom, I jump back the other way I just came from. How in any world is anyone going to be able to keep up with something like that? And that's what I mean, though. If you want to be able to achieve things like that, you're going to have to be able to start and learn with the basics. You have to build up to that crazy movement. But this is what this guide's about. I feel like these are the steps that you have to learn to take. Identify cover and how to abuse it, and learn how to combo movement. The other hard part is obviously learning how to aim while doing all this movement, but that's why I do say to master and just practice this. With payload and resurgence, there's so many ways to get a lot of reps in, to get a lot of good practice in, and just taking like 30-45 minutes to just practice some jump shotting or drop shotting will allow you to further integrate it into your game and do it at a habit and instinct. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I hope that it actually helps you get some better movement. If you did enjoy it, you don't have to like, you don't have to subscribe, but if you do, it really, really helps out the channel. I just want to say thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a good day. It's been Ryan. Peace.